20th episode, I reviewed DuckTales for the NES. This was a fun platformer and challenging platformer for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Anyway, flash forward a lot of years later, and Way Forward releases DuckTales Remastered for downloadable as well as the physical copies. Of course, it came out as a downloadable game for the Wii U, PS3, and Xbox 360. But later on, it did so well, I guess, they made a physical copy release. And this will be the game I'll be reviewing today on Power Up. So let's get to those awesome credits and get this show going, shall we? First of all, let me get this right off my chest by saying this remake or redo or remaster or whatever is freaking awesome. Of course, just like in the original NES DuckTales, you can choose from all the levels that were in the original version. Of course, remastered and looks really awesome. And what's really cool about this as well, they actually got the original DuckTales, voice artists or voice actors to do the voices of the characters. Although, of course, you can tell that they sound a little bit older than they were when they did the original show, but it's pretty cool and a nice touch nonetheless. Also, what I like is the music. Oh, the music! The moon theme, of course, is awesome, and also one of my favorites is the Amazon theme, which has been brought into the let's see here. It's been brought into the 21st century awesomely. It's one of my favorite soundtracks to listen to, the Amazon theme, as well as the moon theme. Of course, the other ones are pretty cool too. They should not be missed either. But it's really cool. I really like the soundtracks. And also what I like too, for the funny thing is, in the original DuckTales on the NES, when you're on the moon, you wonder, hey, why am I not wearing a spacesuit or anything to protect me from the vacuum of space? Well, this game, when you go to that level, it explains it actually. So finally they give an explanation for how you can be on the moon with no spacesuit, which is about time. And also during the pogo jump, your pogo attack, the method used to dispatch enemies is a little bit easier as well. I know in the NES version, you would have pushed down A and B, I think. And in this game, even though actually in this game, you just need to push the jump button, which I think is A and the B button, to jump, to do your pogo attack. Although, if you're a real purist, you can enable the old mode of the old NES pogo controls as well, which is a nice touch, so to speak. And also, what they've added, besides instead of this in DuckTales Remastered, there's like an opening level before you go to the main levels. And it's pretty cool, it has its own charm, and I like it as well. It's pretty humorous, which is pretty awesome. And also too, unlike with the NES version, collecting money and whatever, collecting the diamonds you see and all that, you can actually use that to unlock unlockable stuff. More so artwork, most notably artwork and like their different sketchings and cool stuff. Well, mainly artwork nonetheless. So you can see like all the different things the art assets they use to make DuckTales Remastered and all that fun stuff. So that's kind of nice to have, to actually instead of just collecting money for nothing, I can actually use it to spend to unlock stuff, to unlock, again, most notably artwork, among other things. And also in this game as well, there are upgrades you can get for your health. You start out the game with only three hearts of health, but hidden in the game, in the levels, are more hearts. As you can see in this playthrough, this was a game I'd previously played through, so I have a whole lot of hearts. So be on the lookout. They're usually very well hidden. And also in the game, as you do your pogo jump and stuff, you'll find hidden stuff like items and gems and all that fun stuff. And also a main difference from the NES version is now, instead of just going to the level, there's actually side things. Like in the Amazon, I had to find amulets or coins to unlock the next part of the level. And in the moon level, I had to find Gizmo Duck suit so I could go on with the level. Definitely, I do not think it deterred from the experience. I thought it was alright, but that's just my opinion on that matter. Also to note, besides this is the Wii U version I'm playing, this game is also downloadable as well on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and it is downloadable on the Wii U as well, but I actually have a physical copy on the Wii U, and there is a physical copy for both the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 as well. So you can go digital or download, whatever floats your boat.
Nice work, Mr.
But anyway, as you can tell, my recommendation for this game is highly recommended.
I'll find a Gizmo Duck suit myself.
And as usual, if you live in or around the South St. Paul, Minnesota, or the Twin Cities of Minnesota metro area, please be sure to visit my awesome friends at Level Up Games. I think I have a picture around there, and the address around there. So yeah, give them a look. They have a lot of awesome stuff like magic cards, tabletop board games, as well as good graphic novels, among other geeky collectible stuff. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, awesome sauce. And if you're seeing this on Facebook through my YouTube link, Peach Steak. And also, besides YouTube and besides Facebook, I also have a Twitter and an Instagram stuff. And that stuff's down below, as usual. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Power Up.